I bought this Lenovo T460 on Newegg for $300. Let's see how well it performs. The specs of this machine is a Core i5-6300U, 8GB of RAM, a 1080p IPS panel, a pretty good Lenovo keyboard, pretty decent trackpad, and of course the Lenovo nipple. And right now I'm using it with a USB wireless mouse. This laptop also has some pretty decent I/O. This laptop has a headphone jack, a SIM card slot, a SD card slot, one USB, Ethernet, HDMI, and Kensington lock. It has a charging port, two more USB, coolant, and a mini display port. There are some quirks with this though. Sometimes a laptop would, like the trackpad, would just stop working, or other times it'll just keep going to the right. Also, the nipple in the middle is kind of deteriorated. Another quirk is the top of the laptop, which is made of some kind of rubber. And the thing with this rubber is every time you touch it or get oil or something on it, it's gonna stay on there, and so it's gonna stain it. And the performance for this is pretty good. For things like web browsing, it does a very excellent job and is pretty good at it with no lag or problems. Video playback at 1080p 60 frames is also pretty good. Absolutely zero lag whenever you're playing, but every time you try to exit out, it always lags. For simpler 2D games like Open Roller Coaster Tycoon, it runs pretty good on probably somewhere around 40 to 60 FPS. And because it's a business laptop, the game is really old, you'd expect good frame rates like this. And because of this, it actually makes the game very playable and fun. Death Road to Canada is also another 2D game, and even though I'm playing on this smaller window, I'm pretty sure it could also play at around 40-60 FPS on a full screen. And the game is also really fun and most favorite games. City Skylines, however, is a lot harder to run on this machine. Even though it's set at 4:3 at 720p with everything on low and turned off, I was barely getting 20 to 25 FPS and at the most 30 FPS, and it's not a really playable experience on here. CSGO, however, was another story. CSGO was running at a very good frame rate, around 40 FPS all the time, sometimes going up to 60, and in very heavy scenes dipping down to the 20 FPS. But however, it was very playable here. For emulation, Mario 64 capped at 30 FPS always stayed at 30 FPS. There are no lags or slowdowns, and it's also one of my favorite games, and I'm expecting similar frame rates for other games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys all another time.